I was looking for a shortcut through the mountains, a way to shave a day off my journey when my GPS died, just blinked out the road, which had been a clear line on the map, dissolved into a winding dirt track. That's how I found the village. It was nestled in a deep valley, so deep that the sun never seemed to reach it. The air was thick and cold, and the only light came from flickering oil lamps in the windows of rough-hewn cabins. It was like stepping back in time, but something felt wrong. There were no power lines, no cars, not even the distant hum of civilization, just silence. The villagers were strange. They moved slowly, deliberately, their faces pale and their eyes wide, as if constantly adjusting to the gloom. They offered me a place to stay, a bowl of thin stew, but their hospitality felt strained, watchful. I tried asking about the lack of sunlight. An old woman just smiled, a thin, unsettling curve of her lips, and said, "The great shade provides all we need." Great shade? I didn't understand, but the way she said it sent a shiver down my spine. I was just a lost traveler, I told myself. I dressed for the night and be on my way in the morning. That night I was woken by a low, rhythmic chanting. Peeking through my window, I saw the entire village gathered in the central square. They stood in a circle, holding their oil lamps high. In the center was a large, flat stone, slick and black. One by one, they would step forward, prick their finger with a small silver pin, and let a single drop of blood fall onto the stone. The blood didn't pool. It vanished instantly, absorbed as if the stone itself were thirsty. They were feeding the darkness, as I later overheard a child whisper, feeding it to keep it content. To keep it from what? I didn't want to know. I had to get out of there. The next morning I packed my bag before anyone was awake. I didn't say goodbye. I just started walking back the way I came, expecting to see the first rays of dawn cresting the valley rim. But the dawn never came. The sky remained a deep, starless black. I walked for hours, my heart pounding, but the landscape never changed. The same twisted trees, the same oppressive darkness. It felt like the valley was stretching, refusing to let me go. Panic set in. I ran blindly, stumbling over roots until I collapsed, exhausted and terrified. When I woke up, I was back in the village square. The old woman was standing over me, her smile gone. Her face was grim. "You cannot leave," she said, her voice flat. "The great shade has chosen you. It is hungry." I looked at my hands and they were pale, just like theirs. I looked towards the valley entrance, but there was only impenetrable blackness. The sun wasn't gone from the world. It was gone for me. I realized then that I hadn't found a village. I had stumbled into a cage. They handed me a small silver pin. The chanting began again, and as I stepped forward towards the dark, slick stone, I finally understood. I wasn't a visitor anymore. I was part of the ritual, part of the offering. I was home forever.